Welcome back again to High on Horror, where the weed is loud and the screams are louder. This is Drew here.
And I'm John. This episode and every future episode is dedicated to all the horror hounds and stoners out there who want to dive deeper into the genre and have a good time doing it.
And this week, we're doing something a little different. We had the chance to cover Fantasia International Film Festival, and we're reviewing two horror films that couldn't be more different. Unholy Night and Nightborn.
Hey, I mean, there is a family tie to it, I guess.
There's a theme. We'll keep things spoiler-free because we're obligated to, but we'll let you know if they're worth checking out. Today on
High on Horror.
Interviews, reviews, and the latest news all rolled into one. It's time to start off our show with Puff Puff Ask, the segment of our show where we read off mail that you listeners send in to us at social media accounts at highonhorror420 or through email at highonhorror420@gmail.com. But before we answer your mail, John, what are we smoking today?
We got some. It's from Strain, Strane. It's a pre-roll Super Gremlin. I didn't even ask for this one on purpose. It was just an add-on at the window, and I saw the name, and I was like, "That's perfect for the episode."
Super Gremlin.
Super Gremlin. This is that shit that Gizmo smoked, and then he got the little balls on his back, popped off with the gremlins.
That's why old gremlins always had the munchies.
Yeah. Hopefully that don't happen to us.
Too late. And it's after midnight. We're fucked.
John's over there mutating.
Yeah, you do look like a mutation.
Damn.
Anyway, okay, here we go. Sonny from Facebook asks, High on Horror Hall of Fame, what would be the first 3 films inducted? And that was a really cool question, actually. I really like that question. Never thought of that.
3's tough, though.
I guess because it's like this podcast is a me and you thing and a you and me thing, it's got to be unanimous.
Oh, Halloween's unanimous.
But if it were up to me, I would go Halloween, The Exorcist, and Evil Dead 2, and in that order. No questions asked.
See, I just wanted to jump to my favorites. Halloween, I was like, I'm going to put that in there no matter what. So you got Halloween. That's the unanimous between the two of us. Hold on, I'll pass this over here.
All right, thank you.
Then you got to go with one of the Universals, but I feel like it's so hard to pick one Universal movie.
Bride of Frankenstein.
I know, but then like Bride of Frankenstein only exists because of Frankenstein. So if you're going to put Bride in there, I feel like you got to put Frankenstein. And then it's like, is it Frankenstein? Is it Dracula? Which one do you go with? And I feel like I like Frankenstein better.
Okay.
And then I was like, do you just go back even further and you got to put Nosferatu in there? So I'll go with 2 early ones and then just throw in Halloween because it's Halloween.
Oh, so you would do like Nosferatu and like Frankenstein. You know, Frankenstein is my favorite Universal monster. Like,
yeah, me,
I like
yeah,
Bride
me
of
too.
Frankenstein. I have the most of the Universal movies, but yeah, he's my favorite. I related to him. I like him, you know?
And like I thought like that was the other thing that made the decision because I knew I wanted to put Nosferatu on there. Just to clarify the 1920 version. Or 22, whatever it was. So that kind of made it easy to pick between Frankenstein and Dracula, because if you already got one vampire movie on there.
Yeah.
But then, I feel like I could almost argue myself, how can you put Nosferatu if it's really just a rip-off of Dracula, even though the Dracula movie was made after?
Yeah, it would be a whole
it's my list. That's the 3 I'm going with.
Okay.
And
that's
then,
pretty good.
What was the other question? Oh, yeah, Larry from Utah asks, which horror subgenre is the hardest to enjoy when you're properly lifted? Found footage, extreme torture, or slow atmospheric dread? See, I feel like I'll be in the minority, but I'll say that slow atmospheric dread.
Really?
Because I feel like the extreme torture, man, if you can get properly lifted enough, I feel like you'll kind of almost sometimes find that kind of over the top and funny. And found footage is, but like just that feeling of dread while you're getting baked, I feel like just makes you feel more uncomfortable.
Okay. I was going to say, for me, it's found footage because there's been, first of all, I'm always baked. And I find myself being Mostly very frustrated when I'm super baked and watching a movie and it's a found footage movie. Dude, there was a movie that I reviewed for Movie Pilot way back when. I can't remember what the hell the name of the movie was. I should have like researched that. But I did an article, and I literally said in my review that like during this movie, I got up, heated up a Hot Pocket, got some chips, got a soda, went to the bathroom, and came back and hadn't missed a single thing because nothing happened. It's just, so I've been very frustrated. So like for me, I think like it's the hardest to enjoy because it drags me down.
We took it different ways on the question. Yeah. Because I'm like found footage, and then when you explained it, I was like, oh yeah now. So you and I both answered the question.
Yeah, just differently.
But we ended up taking our answers were based off for different reasons. I just don't like the atmospheric dread because I just don't want to feel like heavy and weighed down when I bake. Like
I get that. You make it seem like such a chore.
And yours is just like, this is pissing me off. I'm not enjoying this. Mine's more like, what's going to make me feel more uncomfortable.
So, however, what I will say though is that I fucking love extreme torture when I'm baked. Like that is like when I get, like you said, I never really thought of it from the perspective that it can be funny because you're so baked, and that's a really funny perspective because that's very true. I never considered that, but like whenever I watch like the August Underground films or the Guinea Pig films, or anything extreme like that, I usually like make sure like I get hyped up and super baked before I watch them because like I don't know, that to me like extreme horror and getting really baked works. So that's easily the most enjoyable of the three for me. So that's not it's not hard to enjoy at all. Not for me.
Not for me.
But do you agree though? Like, okay, so if the question were reversed, before we move on, what do you think? Like, what's your favorite of those three subgenres to get baked to? If you had to get baked and watch one, which would you pick?
I still probably pick the atmospheric dread.
Even though it's the one you don't like as well.
I know. I got this like weird thing. This is going to probably sound so weird. Like Nicole tells me all the time. I'm like, sometimes like I'll have some nightmares and I'll wake up and I'll be like, damn, that was kind of a cool dream though. Like sometimes, I mean, you wake up from something and you're like, that's fucked up. But like I've had ones where like, I've been like being chased at a hotel by like basically like a slasher and stuff. And like I wake up, I'm like, oh, that was kind of cool.
You wake up with a silver dollar on your pant leg.
On the pant leg though.
All right, well, shit. All right, well, thanks for writing us. Keep it up. Our social media accounts are at HoH420, or always drop us an email at HoH420@gmail.com. Thank you for sending us your love and asking us your questions, and it's nice to know that our opinions matter to someone.
Somebody.
Now, let's review Unholy Night and Nightborn from Fantasia International Film Festival.
Getting into our first film here, Nightborn. These synopsises, we said them on our curtain raiser because we had both of them on that episode. But just in case you didn't listen, I'll go through it again here. With dreams of starting a perfect family, Saga, played by C.D. Harlow, and her British husband, John, played by Rupert Grint, move to an isolated house where she spends much of her childhood, deep in the Finnish forest. But as soon as her baby is born, despite the reassurances of all around her, Saga knows something's terribly wrong with her son. As their marriage starts to crack, John struggles to support his wife, but only Saga suspects the terrible truth about their newborn. From the director of Hatch and Hannah Bergholm, Nightborn is a visceral, gripping, and terrifying dark fable about motherhood and unconditional maternal love. So I'll say coming into this one, along with our other film, Unholy Night, these were the top two I was looking most forward to. Mm-hmm. I like folk horror, and I almost cringe when I say it because it feels like that's the cliche subgenre this day. Like that, it went from atmospheric horror, elevated horror, and now it's everything's got to be folk horror.
Yep.
But I enjoy it so.
Goddamn Robert Eggers.
Yeah, Eggers. Anyway, the atmosphere was well done, and the acting was on point. The sound of the baby, like crying, was unnerving to me.
Oh, my God.
Oh, man. The whole time I felt heavily invested. I don't want to ruin anything, but I enjoyed how the baby was presented throughout the film. It felt a bit, the ending, I'm sorry, felt a little bit meh to me. But that's what I'll leave it at. It's still a 7.6 out of 10 for me.
Okay, 7.6 out of 10 is definitely good. You know, I thought that this was amazing. I really, I guess like this to me was like if Grace, the horror film Grace, and Lars von Trier's Antichrist had a baby. Huh. No pun intended. It's bleak. It's incredibly beautiful to look at, though, despite the content, being shown. It's a metaphor and a terrifying depiction of motherhood and marriage after having a child and all the struggles it entails. Great acting by Rupert Grint and Sita Harla. They carry the movie on their shoulders.
I mean, they had to.
By themselves, and they take it to home plate, man. They fucking kill it. Good pacing and effects. Much better than Hatchling. I wasn't a fan of that. I think that this movie rocks. I didn't like that we don't see the baby's face ever. And that's all I'll say. But besides that, this one is a solid hitter. It kept me glued to the screen. And it hits Shudder July 31st, so don't sleep on it. It sticks with you long after it ends. And yeah, dude, that fucking crying, my God. My God, dude. I was like, holy shit. Like, they really depict the fucking, like most shrill scream you could have.
I just realized now with you saying that how generic when I was saying I liked how the baby was presented. Mm-hmm. That's kind of where I guess maybe with this I kind of liked that everything was in the shadows and we never really got a solid look. So I kind of liked that.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't give it a rating, did I? Did I? Oh, no, I did not. It's 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10.
Yeah.
All right, and so we'll get into our second movie here, Unholy Night. Gino's traditional family Christmas Eve turns into a bloody battle for survival when his long-dead grandma drops by and goes on a murderous rampage. Amid the chaos, Gino reunites with his ex, and the dysfunctional duo must avoid his dead Italian relatives popping up all around the neighborhood as they search for a way to get rid of these Yuletide reverends and survive his family Christmas. Was written, directed, and edited by Michael Gabriel. And the cast includes Mark Ben-David, Charlene Garnett, Jacqueline Robbins, Tony Elwan, Ron Lea, Christina Rosado, Olivia Renaud, and Celia Owen. Man, oh man, this one, no, you know what? I'll let you go first this time.
All right, cool. So if you remember, this was the one that we said we were most hype about. Like, this was the one we really wanted to get.
The poster definitely got us in. The poster got me in to watch the trailer,
yep. and then it was like
Evil.
The trailer was like Evil Dead on Christmas, and I was like, that was our number one pick, and I didn't like this one. I didn't think it was funny enough. The humor that was there, I didn't think was that good. And it didn't take the scare seriously. Like, I think my problem with the movie is that it really had a hard time just putting the fucking metal to the floor. I thought when Granny snapped that the whole movie would be like that, but then it just slows down so drastically, and I feel like it doesn't commit to the horror, and it's few and far between, and the humor just kind of falls flat. And yeah, I don't really feel like it's a Christmas movie either. I mean, I know there was Christmas trees and shit, but like it doesn't really have a lot to do with Christmas, man. I would give this one a 5 out of 10.
5 out of 10. Wow.
Yeah.
This surpassed my expectations.
Oh, shit.
I loved the Nani in the movie. There was a couple of times I legit laughed out loud at her, especially with her comment about the shirt. We could talk about I don't know if you remember that. Mm-hmm. The comedy's very dry in the movie, but I feel like it's set up well. There's little callbacks. If you're playing in the background, you might miss a couple things on those. I almost kind of felt like it was Trick or Treat for Italian Canadians. Like, okay. Like there wasn't necessarily a Sam.
That should be the plural of the poster. Right? It's Trick or Treat for Italian Canadians, dude. Fuck yeah. That should get you on the poster.
Yeah, Italian Canadian. And dude, I'm telling you, like, Nani's there to make sure, like, rules are followed on the holiday season. It's like Sam. Like,
yeah.
there's things that need to happen. I feel like this one I'll definitely watch again around the holidays. I enjoyed my Christmas in July. 8 out of 10 for me.
So 8 out of 10. Oh wow! So
I liked it more than Nightborn.
Wow, shit. No, I think it's been a while that I think the last time we had a review like this was when we reviewed Prey. Where
no, there was one recently too.
Was there?
I can't remember it off the top of my head, but I remember there was one recently because I had actually, I think, I had accidentally seen your review ahead of time, but I was like, "Oh, this is going to be great." I
don't remember. I
can't remember. I really liked it, and you didn't.
Yeah, I don't remember, man. But I just every now and again we have reviews that are total opposites because we usually are on the same page with things and like maybe like a point or two away of like not even like we're usually like a point or point and a half off of each other's reviews. And
I'm saying I liked it more. I gave it a higher score, but. We've always talked about we grade on a curve. So I would say Nightborn is like the better overall movie presentation, but I enjoyed Unholy Night more.
Okay, so yeah, it's the one you'd watch more. Yeah. All right. Well, I guess.
Yeah, I ain't got nothing else to add.
We're not going to give you any spoilers because, these movies are coming out soon. So keep an eye out for them. One of them has John's approval. The other one has both of our approval. So watch at your own discretion and risk.
Risk.
You're at your own risk, bitch.
Thanks to all the horror hounds and smokers out there for tuning in. We'll have a review of Evil Dead Burn coming out, but we might have some more Fantasia reviews for you. So
they might sneak in there.
Yeah, might sneak up in you. So make sure to follow us online, High on Horror 420, X, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube. Just make sure to follow us on YouTube too if you haven't done it already. And then Herber. And then send in your PPA questions on all the socials or highonhorror420@gmail.com. And I'll about wrap her up. Catch you later.
Adios.